Before I start this video, I just want to say that I will be returning back to our regular format with a background and stuff like that. But I just had to get this video out quick because I have baseball practice in a few, and I really have to get this video out quickly. So with that being said, YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We out in the Washington football team video, and in today's video I'm back addressing Dwayne Haskins yet again. Yesterday I received a lot of backlash from my honesty and my opinion on Dwayne Haskins. A lot of people saying they were unsubscribing. I'm gonna just say this quickly: if you're gonna unsubscribe, I really don't care. Honestly, I don't. I love all the subscribers that I have, but if you're gonna unsubscribe because of me being honest, go ahead, so be it. That just shows that you're a fair weather fan and you can't be honest. Because yesterday, Dwayne Haskins had a piss poor performance. He probably played the worst I've seen him play outside of that Giants game. But now you are in control of this team. This is your team, and the way you play yesterday single-handedly cost us this game. If you can't face the fact and face the truth that he did cost us this game, then you're just a fair weather fan. Now, with that being said, let's get straight into today's video. I understand that the offensive line is horrible. Dwayne Haskins leads the league in getting the ball off the quickest, which is not good at all because he literally has no time. I understand that. But then when you have time to get off the ball and you throw balls like that to Dontre Emmett in the dirt, you literally drilling it. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. Why do Dwayne Haskins have to put strong arm every pass? Whoa, I don't understand it. He literally Colin Kaepernick's every ball. Why do you, I'm literally running a 2-yard slant drag. Why do you need to zip in every ball? I understand it if it's in tight windows, but when you're wide open, there is no reason you should be throwing the ball that hard. I don't understand it. That's number one that pisses me off about Dwayne Haskins the most. Why are you zipping in every single ball? This guy has no touch. He has a little touch. I'll give him that. But as of right now, where is it? Where is it? As of right now, you have no touch. Dwayne Haskins, his mechanics are horrible, man. His mechanics are horrible. This guy is always throwing off his back foot, and part of that isn't his fault. I understand it. Part of it is the offensive line, him not having time. But like I said, when you have time, you literally throw the ball in the dirt, you overthrow receivers, they're inaccurate passes, nothing to hang our hat on. And the reason why I'm so mad is because you have guys like Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, he throws too many interceptions and he turns the ball over a lot. But at least he's showing promise. He's showing his head coach that he's getting it. He's driving the ball down the field on some possessions, multiple possessions. You have guys like Gardner Minshew, who is literally in a worse predicament than Dwayne Haskins in Jacksonville, putting up 30 points. Literally almost beat the Tennessee Titans. And correct me if I'm wrong, the Tennessee Titans have one of the best defenses in the NFL. They were in the AFC Championship last year. They just came off of a win versus Indianapolis, Jacksonville that is, and they literally lost to Tennessee by 3. That's what I'm trying to say. Dwayne Haskins is falling behind in this QB race. 2019, Kyler Murray goes, Daniel Jones goes, Dwayne Haskins goes, Drew Lock goes, Gardner Minshew goes. Everybody I just named besides Dwayne Haskins is showing some sort of promise. You can't tell me they're not. Yeah, I know Drew Lock got hurt yesterday, but before that, he was showing some sort of promise. And what pisses me off the most is just, I don't know, bro. I don't even know. It's frustrating. And if you can't sit here and tell me it's not, then you're just a fair weather fan. You're a fair weather. Because if you literally cannot tell me to my face as a man or as a woman that Dwayne Haskins did not lose us this game, you're crazy. You're sick in the head. He literally cost us this game. You throw that touchdown pass to Logan Thomas, we're down by 8, down by 8, one possession game. We score again. We having a chance to score again and going for 2 to tie up the game. But instead, you miss Logan Thomas. You missed Dontre Emmett wide open and ball in the dirt. You missed Terry McLaurin down the field. You missed Terry McLaurin on a wide open touchdown. You're allergic to throwing to J.D. McKissic out the backfield. So it's just so much that goes into this. I want Dwayne Haskins to be good. I want him to be the franchise quarterback. You know I do. So don't sit here and say you don't. You know I do, because I was screaming for this guy to win MVP all offseason. And for him to come out here and perform like this just literally ruins it. It ruins it. Then Scott Turner, I don't know. I don't want to say he's horrible because it's still too early in the season. But as of right now, you're horrible. What happened to this vertical passing offense that we're supposed to have? What happened to it? Yeah, here come. Oh, Dwayne doesn't have time. I understand that. But when he does, the routes are still dink and dunk routes. This is a vertical passing offense. This is the air corridor offense that is made to put up points, that is made to drive the ball down the field, and we're yet to take a deep shot. Patrick Peterson could not check Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin was killing him on every play. Every single play. And you wait until we're down 20 points to finally get him involved. I feel bad for Terry McLaurin. Because if Terry McLaurin was on any other team, I guarantee you this guy would be getting the respect that he deserves. Dwayne had one touchdown yesterday. That one touchdown was solely on Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin had to try so hard for that touchdown. He ran a beautiful route. He caught the ball. He dodged a few defenders. He broke a few tackles for that touchdown. He had to work so hard for that touchdown. So Dwayne shouldn't even get credit for that. He really shouldn't. And like I said, I want Dwayne Haskins to pan out. I want him to be good. But as of right now, it's looking like it's not. It's looking like it's not. For all this, we should have kept Kevin O'Connell. Look what Sean McVay and Kevin O'Connell is doing with Jared Goff in LA. And correct me if I'm wrong, last year Kevin O'Connell was in charge of the last two games where Dwayne Haskins had his best performances. Philly and New York. Who was calling those plays? Kevin O'Connell. And you see what Dwayne Haskins has done. He thrives the best in up-tempo offense. Up-tempo offenses and stuff like that. But why are we not doing it? I'll tell you one reason why we're not doing this. You have to get a damn completion first. And we can't do that. Dwayne Haskins seems to not be able to hit his players in stride. He has to zip in every ball. He just looks uncomfortable. He looks scared. He's running into sacks, trying to avoid plays, trying to extend the plays too much with his legs like he's Lamar Jackson. You're not Lamar, man. You can't extend the plays. He probably seen Kyler Murray doing all that, and he's like, oh, I can go out there and do that. No, you can't. No, you can't. You're literally running into sacks. Man, it's so frustrating because I know I'm going to have dumb people in my comment section that's going to still say, oh, it's not Dwayne's fault. But if you literally can sit here and tell me one reason why Dwayne didn't lose us this game, I'll shut up. But you can't because you know it was his fault. And like I said, the offensive line is subpar. The offensive line is horrible. Jerron Christian is horrible. All that stuff that he did in training camp seems to be a fluke. It doesn't seem to be real because he's horrible. Brandon Sheriff, he got hurt. But a good thing we dodged the bullet because the injury looked nasty. But he's going to be out several weeks. But he's good. It's way better than what we thought. And Wes Schroeder came in and played his butt off. Looked way better than Brandon Sheriff. Morgan Moses and Chase Roulier are the only offensive linemen that has been playing good. Yeah, I know Morgan had one penalty yesterday, but outside of that, this guy has been playing amazing. So it's like, I understand the offensive line is not good, but it's like when Dwayne Haskins actually have time, he doesn't do anything with it. He overthrows receivers. He throws inaccurate passes. He rushes his throws. Man, I'm done. I'm done here. See y'all later, man. I'm too pissed. Once again, Dwayne is still my quarterback. I want you to be my quarterback. You're my quarterback. You're still my quarterback. I want you to be my quarterback. I hope you pan out. I hope you go out and have a great game versus Cleveland. I don't want you to think I don't. I do. But you have to be real with yourself, Washington fans and Dwayne. You have to be real. You played a horrible game. You lost us this game. The defense, I'm not mad at the defense. The defense did everything they could. They held it down for as long as they could have. But when the offense isn't matching the defense energy, why would they continue to go out there and play hard? Not saying that they didn't, because they were, but it's like they're getting worn down. They were getting gassed. I'll say this and I'm gone. You make Kyler Murray start every possession inside their own territory in their 15-20, they don't win that game. That game isn't close. But when you get when the offense is so horrible and you get them great field position and they have them starting on the 40-yard line every single possession, then they're going to tear us up. When you force Kyler Murray to drive the length of the field every time, I guarantee you this game isn't close. I'm done here. Dwayne, you have to play better if you want this to be your job. It's still your job. I hope you go out there and ball against Cleveland, but your time is slowly ticking in Washington. As always, my boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, help the Washington football team. If you don't agree with me, so be it, but you got to open your eyes. Peace.